Hi, this is Peter Schneer demoing assignment 3, which I've titled Paint Shaker. I've used test images of some Renaissance paintings here. So this is a master detail view. I have my list item here, which I have added an image view to get the thumbnail achieved. When you click on them, you cycle through. And then the shake button uses a shake animation that I found somewhere on GitHub. As of right now, I don't have shared preferences enabled for the activation and deactivation as per spec, but I do have a remotely responsive layout using a constraint layout. Yeah, this meets most of the requirements, but unfortunately, I'm having trouble getting shared preferences to work. I've kind of suffered from not being in class time and being able to ask questions. I've read some tutorials, but I don't seem to be able to make it work. So I figured I'd cut my losses with my test here for Paint Shaker. Yeah, so essentially I've reworked the dummy content class as opposed to trying to rework the entire application. It kind of fits together in a way that architecturally I'm not very used to, so as opposed to kind of fighting against it and trying to build it up from scratch, I just tried to modify it. So essentially it is more or less the original template with a couple of items changed. Here I have there's the, Jesus, what do you call it? The FAB, the floating action button, that's what it is, which still has its click listener, and it just says that's where shared preferences will go to reset that. I had deleted from the fragment. And where is the fragment? Item detail. No, that's the layout. In the item detail fragment, I've deleted the floating action bar. It's no longer present because it wasn't needed, because I decided that I was going to do a new layout, which I've called new item detail. Here it is. So here I have an image view and a button that I've labeled shake. Shake goes to the string resource shake, so it's not hard-coded. What else? Yeah, dummy content's essentially been stripped down and reworked entirely to fit what my dummy object was. I have a bunch of images here, and instead of using the add item methods and create item methods, I just stripped it out entirely. I could have gone back and redone that to spec so that it would take a set of arguments, but right now it's just got a static method that creates a number of objects to spec with text and what have you. And I didn't need the auto-generated text for the description field, so I just kind of axed that. Yeah, that's more or less the application. It's more simple than the spec of the assignment because, again, I was breaking it trying to get it to work with shared preferences, so I thought I'd cut my losses in that regard. This should be a good portion of the requirements. Yeah. So thank you so much, and I'll provide an APK. Bye.